What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't done so yet, become a member. Hit that join button down below. Also hit the subscribe with the bell notification button so you're always notified of any new content the channel puts out. So guys, I had this crazy idea in my head. I said, you know, with all this recent talk about the whole Batgirl series and the Flash coming up, and you know, we know that Michael Keaton is going to be taking over as the Batman of the DCEU, which I don't know how I feel about a 70-year-old Batman running around, but look, I can't change what they're going to do. Ben Affleck, I think, is the best Batman, or best representation of Batman on the big screen I've ever seen in my entire life. So I would love to see more of Batfleck, but unfortunately this looks like this is going to be the end of Batfleck playing the character as far as we know. Now, I had this idea in my head. You know, Ben Affleck came out and made these statements saying that, you know, it was a really good way to put a finish on the character. And he felt really good about it. And he also said that he hopes that WB keeps the integrity of the scene together based on what he filmed. So it got me thinking, what could he possibly have done to where it was that much of a satisfying experience for him to even say, I finally figured it out? Well, I had this idea. After seeing this mural on the Batgirl Film News Twitter account, which if you haven't done so yet, check them out, I started thinking, wait a minute, so if they're showing Robin with Batman on this mural, what does that mean? Does that mean that Robin exists in this new timeline, in this new canon that they're making for the DCEU? And if he does, what if at the end of the Flash movie, after everything is said and done, what if Keaton's Batman has Dick Grayson, who's now Nightwing, show up to the Batcave so that Affleck can see Robin one last time, and this time he'd be older and more mature, and so he'd be able to see Robin in a state that he never got to see him before because he died at a younger age in his timeline. And it would give Affleck a chance to talk to Robin one more time and to tell him whatever he needed to tell him before he left this universe and went back to his own universe, aka the Snyderverse. I think it'd be a great way to end the story for Ben Affleck's Batman. It's a way of coming full circle. I mean, some people would say, well, you know, the whole story of Robin dying was never really explained, and it wasn't, because Zack never had a chance to tell his story in its complete form. And we even have this video right here where he talks about what he would have done to kind of bring that story full circle.
But I will say that certainly within the construct of the movie that we never made, or have not made, there was a scene where kind of like there's this last supper before they go and try and heist the mother box to build to, because that's the piece they need to jump Flash back. And everyone kind of, it's like a confessional, you know, because they all think they're gonna die. And so everyone sort of tells us a small story. And Joker tells the story of killing Robin, and we see it as its own little sort of aside, which now we're famous for. These movies have these kinds of asides, and so that would be fun too. Sort of, you get to see, you know, the build up and the why of it and everything.
Will you tell me how he did it?
I know. I won't tell you.
Do you know how he did it?
I do know how he did it. But I will say there was a good fight. There was a good fight.
That would be amazing.
Like, Robin doesn't die, you know, he goes down swinging, let's say it.
So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think it'd be an awesome way for Affleck to go out by meeting Robin one last time and having an exchange with him one last time, or even fighting alongside of him one last time at the end of the Flash, just to say goodbye and then head back to his universe where we hopefully see him again somewhere down the line?